The Golden Crook boss is often regarded as one of the best cost-efficient golden towers. Well, personally, I don't think that's true. In today's video, I'm going to explain why I think the Golden Crook boss is useless, and also comparing it to other familiar golden towers like the Golden Soldier and the Golden Scout. Starting off with the test, I'm going to invest $600 to each and every tower and see how good it performs in the early game to see in which regard is the best early game tower. Starting off with the Golden Crook boss, it did the absolute worst in these 3 tests, managing to leak speedies on only wave 5. Going on to Golden Scout, I don't think anyone's surprised. 3 Golden Scouts at level 0 managed to defend to wave 7, which is absolutely amazing for only $600. Last but definitely not least, the Golden Soldier. The Golden Soldier is absolutely impressive because it made it to wave 7 while killing the most amount of hefties, or slows in fallen mode, and this is absolutely amazing. For only $600 it killed most of the hefties, only leaving 3, so that's just absolutely amazing and definitely the best one out of the 3. Clearly, after testing, the Golden Soldier did the best. Yes, Golden Scout is faster, but for practical use and if you're going for DPS and range-wise, I think the Golden Soldier is obviously the best early to mid-game Golden Tower. But first, let's go back to the thing that actually started this video, the Golden Crook boss. So let's look at its quote-unquote most cost-efficient level and the level loved by most people. It is the level 3 Golden Crook boss. See, personally, this Golden Crook boss level 3 is kinda overrated. It's only really good in events, and I can prove it. In practical use, the Golden Soldier is not only $200-ish cheaper, the level 3 Golden Soldier that is, but also has a tad bit little more DPS as well. On top of it being cheaper and also having a tad bit more DPS than the level 3 Golden Crook boss, it's way more reliable with 17 range, having more range than the Golden Crook boss. And continuing on to the Golden Scout, at level 3 you're paying half the price of a Golden Crook boss, but it does have a 6 DPS difference from the level 3 Golden Crook boss. But it does have more range and usually is more reliable, being able to 2-shot hiddens while the Golden Crook boss has to spend a few seconds on one shadow or hidden. I'm sure in the mid-game, all these towers have pros and cons. At level 3, at least all have hidden detection, and all do decent jobs at dealing with the shadows or hiddens in Molten or Fallen. But let's see at their max levels, which one is better at max level. I'm not going to go over each and every level of the Golden Soldier because each and every level loses value, so yeah. I'll put the Golden Soldier off to the side for now, but let's compare the Golden Crook boss max level to the Golden Scout's max level. At max level, the Golden Crook boss has a range of 16 and a total DPS of 72.46 for a total of $13,000. At max level, the Golden Scout only costs $6,325, but has a DPS of 36.76. But for a cost of 1 max Golden Crook boss, you can get 2 max Golden Scouts, giving the Golden Scout better value overall, a little cheaper than a max Golden Crook boss, but also having more DPS for only 2 of them too, and it also has way more range than the Golden Crook boss. Yes, I know you guys are yelling at me for this. The Golden Crook boss can spawn Guardians, and I completely acknowledge that. But I feel like this is absolutely useless. Yes, it can snowball in numbers, but they can't see hiddens, and they're easily killable with legit anything fast. And if you're using Golden Crook boss as your mid to late game DPS, yeah, they won't fare that much. Only have a maximum DPS of like 29.27. I'm not too sure about that, but it's a rough estimate, and I know it isn't 30, so don't pin me or at me or whatever the trend is nowadays. But yeah, I feel like these Guardians are also useless because no matter what, on the last wave, no matter how much you spawn, no matter how much you have, these Guardians are gonna completely die because, any boss, at least the Fallen King can kill any of them, the Void Reaver can kill all of them. I know the Molten boss can't, but they can kill a bit, or Molten boss can kill a bit. And Gravedigger, yeah, Gravedigger is too hard. Has anyone even beat normal mode yet? And yes, there's also another elephant in the room besides, it's spawning bodyguards as well. The Golden Crook boss has a insane placement limit of, you won't believe it, 4. So picture this. a perfect commander chain with a maxed commander with maxed out golden crook bosses of 4. That only has a maximum DPS of 500, and no, I'm not counting its minions. And yes, the minions cannot be affected by supports like the DJ and commander. So yeah, their DPS is what you're gonna get for the entire game, no matter how much supports you get. But yeah, only 500. In comparison, the Golden Soldier and Golden Scout does not have a placement limit and easily can be spammed. And I feel like the Golden Crook boss is only good in multiplayer events, but in solo use, it just sucks. I mean, if it's your first tower, a Golden Tower, yeah, sure. I mean, okay, you don't have to be disappointed. And if you have a keen ear, I never called the Golden Crook boss necessarily trash. I just called it useless, and I still believe that the Golden Crook boss is the most useless Golden Tower. I mean, the Golden Cowboy and Golden Pyro, yeah, we can talk about that later. But yeah, what do you guys think? Do you think the Golden Crook boss needs a buff, or do you think it's fine as the way it is? And I feel like these guys are gonna comment on my video like, oh my gosh, Golden Crook boss still good. No, just no. When was the last time you seen someone use Golden Crook boss and it wasn't their first Golden Tower? Like, you only use Golden Crook boss when you want to have fun or you just want to use it for the memes. You never really use it for practical use. You may use it for multiplayer, you may use it for solo, but in solo it's just really impractical. And yeah, I'll leave a pinned comment below about my extra shots that I couldn't fit in this video because it's been 3 hours already if I've been editing this. But yeah, if you really want more opinions, go check out that pinned comment. And while you're down there, leave a comment for algorithm, like the video if you liked it or dislike, and subscribe or unsubscribe, I don't know, but see you in the next video, guys.